Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm sorry about my absence. I've been moving house and I had no internet. And if the light's not perfect, guys, I can't work out the light here. It's sea view and it's so powerful and I can't quite get the light right, so please bear with me. So I think I'm going to have to pull you some additional guidance cards, Libra. You've got a really, really beautiful spread, but there's a little bit of mental torment or conflict here. Your majors are the Empress, motherhood, love, family, abundance, just love. The Judgment card, the Emperor. You've got two tens, Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Oh, and you've got the Chariot. But you've also got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. So there's this sort of mental, maybe some worry. I'll pull you some extra cards. But at the bottom of the deck is a Ten of Discs. This could be a new house. The tens are the more spiritual cards because they're about sharing. They're about opening yourself up. You don't want to hold your energy to yourself here, Libra. You want to open up, you want to share your heart, you want to share your home. This is about having plenty to share. And you're wide open, you're not guarded, you're not separating yourself. The Empress is pretty much very similar energy. She's Mother Earth, she gives. Some of you could be having a baby. Some of you could be moving house. Some of you could just be feeling prosperous, connected, full of that goodness of life, okay? Prosperous, lush. Your additional guidance card is higher power. So there's something guiding you here, Libra, and protecting you. The trick is always to believe it and to trust it, to surrender to it, to believe the universe has got your back, that it loves and it cares for you, okay? Now you start the week with the beautiful Queen of Cups, but she's walking into the Three of Swords, so I'm going to pull you some more cards here, okay? So the Queen of Cups is about that real emotional, regal maturity, okay? It's about loving in a really mature way, so a lot of your needs are already met, Libra. Your heart's quite healed, so you're moving out into the world and offering this love, or someone's doing it to you. But it comes with the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can be a bit of an anxious card. Sometimes it can be a feeling that you're being deceived. Sometimes it's about looking back at what you've left behind. You don't know whether to go forward or to go backwards. As you can see, he's in the middle of a gateway. His new life is beyond that gate, but he's still looking at the two swords that have been left behind. So there's a sort of sense of being a bit in no man's land here. And it's right by the Two of Cups and the Three of Swords. So maybe there's been a past betrayal. Maybe there's been past heartache that's still affecting you in the present moment. You got another card, and it's the Six of Wands, okay? Maybe some Librans are going through a separation, but you get this victory and this success card with it, which means the outcome is really positive, but there's definitely some heartache here around love and around union, Libra. There's just no doubt about it here. Maybe you've been involved with someone who's still energetically attached somewhere else. Maybe it's a three-way relationship. I don't know, but look, you got the Four of Wands now, which is a new chapter. This is about moving to stability and success. So some of you are moving with this person, or I'd say some of you are moving away from this person, but it's not a bad news because it's leading you to success and a happy home, okay? Really, really interesting when these turn up together because emotionally, they're two beautiful cards, but it's coming with a bit of disturbance here. And a disturbance might be from the past, but what you're doing is you're moving towards a happy home and success, Libra. So I don't quite know what these mean. It's going to be different to everyone watching, and only you can look at that and understand the meaning of those cards, okay? But don't forget the Empress and the Ten of Discs as the foundation and the crowning card about what's coming in, because it's about love, abundance, higher power. You then move to the emotional rebirth card with the Chariot. So two huge major arcanas. Both, when the Chariot is about movement, it's about moving forward. And I think some of you are moving forward, particularly on the emotional level, because that's what the other cards are saying. So the Judgment is about emotional rebirth. It's about rising from the dead, okay? Rising out from the coffins, rising out from living in a place, Libra, that was too small for you. In this card, there's 3 figures, and they're coming out of coffins, and they're thanking the world, and they're thanking their angels, the divine energy, that they've been given a new chance at life and a new chance at love. So I'm not too sure what's going on here. I know it's reading to rapid change and very, very spiritually ordained change, because it's leading to the Ten of Cups. Another 10 card, which is about spirituality, which is about sharing. So these are called the happy family cards. Now that can be anything, okay? It can be your tribe, it can be whoever you're connected with. And the 10s are about sharing yourself and other people sharing themselves with you. So there's a 2-way, 3-way flow of energy. So, and there's an equality to the energy. But the 10 of Cups is meant to be this happy ever after card. It's moving to a state of completion. Now it comes with the, and look, you've got another 10 of Swords, which is speaking to the ending of a difficult chapter and moving towards this new beginning. There's 10 of Cups, there's Judgment and the Chariot. It's with the Emperor. So the Emperor is I can and I will, okay? It's a bit focused energy on a goal. Sometimes it tends to be the Aries card, so maybe some of you are involved with an Aries, or all this happiness. There's a lot of emotional happiness in emotional rebirth, and it's leading you to want to have stronger foundations. The Emperor is about our place in the world, okay? It's number 4. It's about going out to actualise our goals, fulfil our potentials. That's what the Emperor is. He can also be a bit guarded, which is really strange, because to be guarded with the 10 of Cups is really, really odd. Because the 10 of Cups is about emotional sharing, and the Emperor can stand a bit separately, because the Emperor's job is to go out and make a living, make his way in the world, okay? So I don't quite know what these 2 cards are actually doing together. I might pull you another card. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Libra. It's so odd how these, it's almost like, I think some Librans are leaving a relationship, by the way, and you're moving on to a much better situation. But there's some Librans who are working through past difficulties in a relationship and moving to a whole new beginning. I'm trying to understand what that Emperor means. I can't understand why the 10 of Cups and the Emperor would be together. What it could mean is someone getting a job, okay, that you love, which is helping keep the family together. So there's emotional fulfillment and practical fulfillment. Yeah, okay, because the Emperor is paired with the King of Pentacles, which is financial security, jobs, work. It's like Libra, some of you are moving to a whole new chapter. 3 tens, which are completion of a cycle, and that's materially, emotionally. The 10 of Swords is saying the worst is behind you now. It's safe to relax. It's sort of safe to let go, to trust that this new beginning wants to happen. Because I'd place that 10 with these cards. Okay? Because they're all about mental storms, insecurity, sometimes a feeling of being betrayed. But there's a sort of sense that you're putting this behind you now, and you're moving to this Queen, this 2, this feeling of success and a new chapter. These 2 major arcanas are about emotional rebirth, second chances, wiping the karmic slate clean, which means you begin again. And you don't begin again by continually remembering what was, but being in the present moment and moving forward together, which leads to the 10 of Cups. You couldn't make this reading up, okay? This Emperor, I was unsure about his place, okay, because he'd be the father of the deck, of that male, that part of us that has to go out and make a living, okay? And he came up with the King of Pentacles, which is a great financial security card. This is about work, housing. So maybe some Librans are involved with someone who's getting a good job, which means it can help provide for the family. That's one way of looking at these cards. But only you sort of understand what these cards are saying. If there is a separation going on for some Librans, it's because you're moving to a new chapter here, and it's going to be a good chapter, Libra. I think some Librans are moving within a relationship. You're starting again. You're beginning a new chapter. You're beginning a new era within this relationship, and it's about family, love, housing. It's a whole new dawn, basically. What a reading, Libra. It's almost, a lot is changing this week for a lot of signs. That's what I've sort of picked up here. And I don't know if we're going through a difficult astrological phase. Look, you've got peace here. So you might not feel it at the start of the week, but this is what you're moving towards, this sense of peace, of being at one with the world. Anyhow, Libra, I hope this helped. Fascinating reading. You can get me directly if you want to let me know what exactly is going on, because that's how I learn. I learn through you, okay? Loads of love. Bye.